So let me introduce you myself, everyone. So my name is, like you can see here, my name is Kunal, and I've been working in IT for almost 18 years now. And most of the time I've been working as a business analyst and as a project manager. And I have 10 years of experience teaching business analysis and 7 years of experience teaching project management. So when it comes to project management, I teach CAPM and PMP certification. As far as my education goes, I'm MBA graduate from San Jose State University, California. I do also hold a PMP certification since July 2006. Okay, it has been more than 10 years. I've been working as certified PMP-based project manager. And for now, I'm based in San Diego. I work for Qualcomm as a senior project manager. That's about me. Okay, that's about me. So in the meantime, so these are different topics that will be covered in today's demo. So we'll see who a business analyst is. Also, we'll understand roles and responsibility of a BA. Also, we'll understand course curriculum. That is, we'll try to understand different modules that will be covered in this course. Also, we'll understand career path of a BA. Okay, we'll do a job comparison between BA jobs and other jobs in IT. And we shall look into the schedule of the training and some additional points. And at last, I would like to spend a lot of time on question and answer session. So that's the plan for today, okay? And if you have any question, please don't hesitate, just unmute yourself and you can ask me. You're free to ask. So to begin, let's start with a question. Who is a business analyst? Who is this guy? So basically, a business analyst is one who acts as a liaison or mediator or bridge between business team and technical team. So what do you mean by this? So what actually it means is, now let's say if this is an IT department, all right? So when I say IT department, we have two group of people. Okay, so one group of people will be called as the business team, and the other group of people will be called as a technical team. Okay, so in this situation, what happens is you have a BA acting as a mediator. That is, on one side you have a business team to take care, and on the other side you have a technical team to take care. So that's the reason this BA profession, what you have, it's more of a coordinator kind of a job. Okay, it is more of a business kind of a job. Okay, there is no programming involved. In other words, it is not a technical job or it's not a programming based job. No. Okay, it's more of the, most of the time it's a coordination kind of a job. Okay, there is no programming involved. There is no coding involved in this. Okay, I want to make it very clear. Okay, fine. That's about this BA. And in the meantime, friends, before I proceed, I want to make you understand about the batch arrangements what we have. So the two types of batches what we do. So one is just a normal BA batch. So that is for people who have a little bit of background in business analysis. At the same time, we have another batch called as BA Freshers Batch. So this is for people who don't have any idea in business analysis. This is for people who have zero knowledge in IT. This is for those people. But whatever it is, the syllabus is same. The syllabus will not change. The syllabus will be the same. Only the approach will be different. Okay, so you can decide yourself. And believe me, this freshers batch, what we teach, it's a very unique program what we run. I don't think so anybody can really do this. Okay, so let me walk you through the different features that you get in a BA freshers batch. Okay, so first of all, after a lot of analysis and experience, we have figured out that, a fresher would need not once, twice, 3 times more attention. So considering that we will be teaching a topic 3 times a day. Yes, absolutely. So we will be teaching you once in the morning, 10 a.m. EST, and other time in the evening, 8 p.m. EST, and other time in the night, 10:30 p.m. EST. And it's a live class taken by me only. All 3 classes will be taken by me. So this is one thing what we do in case of freshers batch only. So students, we understand this is new to you and we want to put effort in shaping you as a business analyst. So this is as part of that. Attend all 3. If you find a topic difficult, attend all 3. Okay, if not 3, at least attend twice. Okay, repetition is very much recommended. Okay, and we teach the same topic in all the 3 timings. I hope you understand that much. And apart from that, we do something called as mentorship assistance. Okay, we do something called mentorship assistance. As per this, you're allowed to call me every day between 11 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. in the afternoon EST. Yes, you can call me every day, including Saturdays and Sundays. Yes, Saturdays and Sundays included. Basically, you can call me, you can discuss whatever your doubts are. If you have any question, if you need any counseling, yes, I'm here to help you. Okay, this is another thing what we do. And apart from that, we help you improve your vocabulary. Okay, see, please don't get me wrong. I know your English is good. I'm not saying your English as a language, but IT language. See, basically, vocabulary means there is some kind of a slangs and jargons what we use in IT. So basically, it is about getting hold of that. See, the more slangs, the more jargons you start using, the more professional you sound. That is how you have to give an interview. We understand that, this is very important. So we will be focusing on this as well. And apart from that, I'll be making you do a lot of projects. So there are certain important topics in which I'll be making you do work on 5 projects. 5 projects. Okay, I'll make you work on 5 projects. Okay. And apart from that, I'll be making you do a lot of presentation. So sprints, it's just not about, there's a topic, I teach you, I make you understand, I just leave. No, it's not about that. So here I'm talking about all-round development. See, basically what happens is when, now let's say this is a 6-week course, week 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6-week course. So what happens in a week, I teach you a topic and I demonstrate a small project for you. Then I'll be making you do a project and do a presentation. Okay, so that's a that is part of internal development. Also, it gives you a lot of confidence, okay, when you start doing presentations. Okay, fine. So this is how fresher batch goes. You can choose whichever batch you want. Once you can go for just a normal batch or a freshers batch. It is left to you. Okay, just judge yourself. Are you a fresher? Just go for this freshers batch. Believe me, we are the only institute teaching this 3 times a day. Not even MIT or Stanford can really do this. Okay. This is about the approach of the training. Okay. Now, let me make you understand roles and responsibility of a BA. Okay. And here, this is how the definition goes. That is, a business analyst is responsible to gather requirements, detailed requirements, document requirements, and validate requirements in a format that is useful to business team and technical team. In the meantime, students, my humble request, please don't take notes. There is no point in taking notes. Anyways, we have a recording for this. I will be sharing the recording with you. Okay, so pay attention, everyone. So here's, friends, just for fun, let's speak something outside IT. Let's speak about a restaurant, like a food restaurant. Okay, just to understand, what exactly is the role of a BA here. I want to take an example outside IT and make you understand. So here in this scenario, I'll be playing the role of a customer. So being a customer, so when I go to a restaurant, what happens? Can you visualize? Yes, the very first thing is a waiter would approach you, isn't it? A waiter would approach me in this case, and a waiter would be curious to know what I want to have for lunch, what I want to have for meal, what I want to have for dinner. So he would ask me a question saying, what you require, isn't it? Now let's say when this is me, Kunal, okay, I'm playing the role of a customer here. So being a customer, let's say I order for 2 pizza. Let's say I order for 1 slice of a sandwich, okay? Let's say request extra cheese on pizza. Let's say request extra pepper in the sandwich. Now tell me, what is this in the box? Well, we can call this as my food order. We can call this as my food need. We can also call this as my requirement, isn't it? Obviously. In that case, isn't it obvious that, the waiter is trying to gather my requirements? Do you realize that? Obviously, the waiter is trying to gather my requirements here. Now, just give a thought, okay? So being a customer, so when I was orally explaining my requirements, what do you think what a waiter was doing? So once you might have noticed, he makes note of it. That is, he carries a small little notepad, and that small little notepad will have 3 columns. So what he does in the first column, he would enter the food menu, that is in this case pizza, that is in this case sandwich. In the second column, he would enter the quantity, that is 2 and 1. In the third column, he would enter the comments, that is in this case, extra cheese and extra pepper. Now tell me, students, what exactly is the waiter trying to do here? Isn't it obvious that a waiter is trying to organize my requirements? Yes, watch here. Let's put food menu in 1 column, let's put the quantity in another column, let's put the comments in the 3rd column. So that's how I say the waiter has organized my requirements, isn't it? Now, students, in IT, we use a word called as detail. So here the word detail and the word organize mean the same. Let me repeat myself. The word detail and the word organize mean the same. On that basis, I can say the waiter has detailed my requirements. Also, I can say the waiter has documented my requirements. Yes, watch it. This is a kind of a documentation. You see this? Based on that, I see the waiter has documented my requirements. Okay, fine. Now, once a waiter gathers, once a waiter details, once a waiter documents, what does he do next? You might have seen a waiter would repeat the order. Yes, he repeats the order. That is, he wants to cross-check. He wants to cross-confirm the requirement what he has taken is correct or not. And that is called as validation, or validating the requirements. Okay, so once he validates, he hands over the requirement to the chef. Okay, and what a chef does, the chef would prepare the food based on the requirements given by the waiter, and this food will be served to the customer. That's me. This is what the waiter does. Let me run you through this once again. That is, the waiter would gather food requirements, detail the food requirements, document the food requirements, validate the food requirements. After that, he hands over the requirement to the chef, and the chef would prepare the food based on the requirements given by the waiter, and later on, this food will be served to the customer. Isn't it? Now, the surprise is the BA does exactly the same thing. The only difference is the BA gathers software requirements from the customer. Means, now let's say you have a client, you have a customer, he wants to make some kind of a software, let's say. Okay, so you being a BA, you have to capture, you have to understand his requirements. Talk to him and understand his requirements. That is, you try to understand. Hold on a second, please. Okay, so you try to understand what should be the color of the website. You try to understand what are the different tabs it should have. Okay, try to understand whether he wants a login feature. Okay, you try to understand whether he wants an online payment feature. Okay, you would like to understand, does he want a chat customer support, and so on. So this is called as gathering of software requirements. And after that, you have to detail the software requirements. And how do you detail? Again, you being a BA, you'll be using a template, something similar to it, to organize information. Further, you document the software requirements. And after that, you validate the software requirements. After validation, you hand over the requirement to the developer. Okay. And what a developer does, the developer would prepare the software based on the requirements given by the BA. This is what the BA does, isn't it? This is what the BA does. So yes, to continue with this, so students, if we see here, so this is what the BA does. Again, if we see at every stage is managing the requirements. Yes, okay, his job is to manage requirements, and it happens through coordination only. Okay, so that's the reason this profession, what you have, there is no programming, there is no coding, there's no technicalities involved. Okay, it is more of coordination kind of a job. Okay. Now, student, let's look into the different modules that will be covered in this course. Of course, student, this is a business analysis course, no doubt. Okay, but second most importance will be given to project management, that too based on PMP standards. See, the idea is, so this combination, what you have, this BA and project management combination, what you have, of course, it will help you apply as a confident BA. Also, students, it also makes you eligible for jobs like BA project manager job. Yes, there's a version of job called as BA project manager, or sometimes it is also called a junior project manager. Okay, it is also sometimes called a junior project manager. You will be eligible to apply for this job as well. Okay. And so there's a small change due to existing job market. Okay, we have replaced the software testing with Agile, because Agile is doing really very good right now. Okay, along with that, healthcare domain and finance domain will be covered. Again, Neeli Patel, finance will be very good for you, because in your region, there are a lot of investment banking based projects. Like I told you, I stayed there myself. You'll find a lot of opportunity in Manhattan or New York. Okay, fine. So these are different modules, and believe me, students, we are the only institute teaching BA project management in combination. This is not just BA course, it is called BA plus project management course. Okay, BA plus project management course. And this is how your career would go. So definitely you'll have a question, right? Saying, if I start my career as a BA now, where will I see myself in next 5 years, 10 years? So this is how it goes. Now let's say these are the different modules that will be covered. So with this combination of modules, you can apply for BA job. You can also apply for BA project manager job. You can also apply for BA QA job. Okay. So whatever the initial level job is, next level would be project manager. After that would be program manager. After that would be portfolio manager. If you're very ambitious, you can also make yourself into management. See, you have a growth, isn't it? You have plenty of growth. And also there's something what you have to note here. See, if you see throughout, it is all about manager. See, that's the reason I keep saying this is a coordination. This is a manager kind of a profession here. Okay, fine. Let's look into the job market analysis. Let's do an analysis. So this screenshot, what you see here, has been taken from Career Builder. It's a job portal, like you know. So when I search for .NET developer, see, I found 1,483. It's a good number, isn't it? It's a very good number. At the same time, when I search for Java, I found 1,913. Definitely, it's a very good number. Very good number. So when I search for SAP, see, it is disappointing. Just 89 jobs, not good. Okay, fine. So when I search for BA, can you tell me how many jobs you see here? 9,953. Huge number, huge number. And nearly, you see, the highest number of jobs you find in New York City. Okay, always. And of course, Bay Area, I need not tell you, Suchita, it's also a very nice place. I used to work for Delta Dental in San Francisco. Okay, so it's a, you know, right, Bay Area, that is where you find a lot of IT companies. Okay, so definitely you both are in a very nice location, I must say. Okay, so definitely BA has a lot of opportunity. Okay, I'm not doing any magic here for sure. Please take my word. You can also check yourself. Go to dice.com, monster.com, careerbuilder.com, indeed.com. You can also check yourself. Okay, and like I told you, we have 3 batches a day. So 1 batch in the morning, 10 a.m. EST, 8 p.m. EST, 10:30 in the night. So the days are Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Okay. And the fun part about this is, like I told you, all the 3 batches will run in parallel. So what actually it means is, now let's say Tuesday I teach a topic called as cost management as part of 10 a.m. batch, let's say. Means the same topic will be repeated in the evening. Means the same topic again will be repeated in the night at 10:30 p.m. So this is what it means, 3 times a day. Okay. Fine. And one last set of information. So this course will go for 6 weeks, that is 1.5 months. And if you need any phone support, okay, like I told you, you can call me between 11 to 1:30, 1:30, okay, 1:30 afternoon, Monday to Friday, including Saturday and Sunday. We have made that recent update. And interview preparation help will be provided from my side. Also, resume preparation help will be provided from my side. And it's a lifetime enrollment. Means you can repeat this course as many times you want. Okay. So this is a small introduction about the whole course, which gives you an idea about who the BA is, what his roles and responsibility are. And also I shared with you, there are 2 types of batches. One is a normal batch and the other one is a freshers batch. You can choose whichever you want. Also I gave you an idea about the different modules that will be covered. Also I gave you an idea how the BA job market is compared to other jobs in IT. Also I gave you an idea about your career path. Apart from this, if you have any question it can be. I'm ready to spend half an hour here. In fact, I have a planned amount of time, that is half an hour from now to take your questions. Okay. So let me start with Neeli. Neeli, please unmute yourself and ask me a question, dear.
No, I don't have questions. Wait, but
yeah. So just this is Manhar actually.
Yes.
So she will be in a fresh class or a normal class?
She can decide. If she is a fresher, she let her come for freshers batch. That's good.
But the 3 batch you have every day, so all of them is the same.
Yeah, like, same topic. She can log in whichever time is comfortable.
No. But which one is fresher and which one is
all three?
All 3 of them.
Okay. But how do you differentiate? Both teams will be there, right? Fresh and normal both will be in the same batch?
No, normal is a different batch. We have a different timing for that. So, first tell me, do you have any experience in IT, Neeli?
No, I don't.
Okay, fine. So you're a fresher. So don't worry about it. Okay. So just go for that 3 times a day what I'm teaching. Same topic. You can repeat all 3 classes for revision. Okay.
Yes.
Anything else you want to know?
No.
Okay, no problem. Suchita, do you have any question? Suchita, can you please unmute yourself?
Yeah. So thank you so much, Kunal. So so basically my role, I have done a Salesforce certification. So I wanted to go into Salesforce business analyst. So,
okay.
Yeah.
So nothing, very simple. Just do BA and you'll be eligible for Salesforce BA because already you have Salesforce knowledge, right?
Yes.
Okay, that's a very simple thing. Okay, you can do that. Also, you know, sometime, you know, the Salesforce, they're like up and down. Whenever there's down, you can go as a BA project manager, BA in healthcare domain, BA in finance domain also you can go. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so you'll be eligible for like many jobs. Don't worry. Okay.
Okay.
Anything else, Suchita?
I think I'm good.
Okay, fine. So please get in touch with the training coordinator for further details. Okay. And if you have any question, please get in touch with the training coordinator. He can arrange a call with me. Still, we can spend time, you know, helping you understand if you have any doubts. Okay. So friends, it was nice talking to you. I'll see you in my regular batches. Okay. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank
sir.
you.
Thank you.
Thank you.